Powder house. Hell and Powder house. A situation is about to become explosive.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. All right, immediate family, I'd speak specifically to my mom. Um, she is a teacher, so growing up was kind of strict in terms of the whole matter of engaging in school and ensuring also that you basically come out with a good education. So very, very strict. Wasn't allowed to go out and party, probably like the average child then. Even at age 16, wasn't very comfortable at that point, but now I understand why. But my mom played a central role. Absentee father, didn't have any sibling at that time either, so it was basically just two of us. Most definitely. So I engaged in other professionals. I was in journalism, I went into teaching, but I wasn't comfortable. I went into entertainment in the hotel industry, still wasn't comfortable. And I knew then that my first love was to become a police officer. And that will not change. I think for the most part they embrace the police officers. I make sure because as a police I explain to them one, our roles and functions to a certain degree that is. So I speak specifically to what type of interaction should you engage a police in. As an example, if you are stopped by the police, you're driving and you're given clear directions, you're supposed to comply and then you can complain later. So that's an ongoing conversation that we have within the home. In their minds, the female police officers are less exposed to danger. I don't know where they get it from, but I think that's what they used to console them.
I contact 844-4743. 844-4743.
I went into Eastern Kingston. A lady, she had reported to me that she wanted to move her house from a particular spot, but her family members did not want her to. They had some ongoing war going on in the family to the point where threats were made in terms of on her life and guns will be used and she'll be killed. And so I had to take my team there because this was happening there for over a year and she kept saying that she wasn't getting any help. So I was placed in a rough situation. When I went there, I saw, the men that she brought started to pull down the house. And then when we looked, we saw about maybe 8 or 9, could be 10 men approaching us. Now it's only 3 police officers. So there was a split-second decision to make. So, you start to give them the verbal command. The first thing I did as the team leader was to engage the leader because you can know them by virtue of words that they utter, their body language. So I called him over. I introduced myself to him. Of course, I gave him a nice good afternoon. And that somehow, when I said good afternoon, sir, it sort of staggered him. But I was nervous because when I looked in the hands of his followers, I saw cutlass, I saw stones. And I think my approach to him, that initial good afternoon, and I was smiling. But behind the smile, there are other things, of course. So I was smiling, and he said to his followers, easy. Let me hear what Shafi said. So I sat there. It took us about 2 to 3 hours to get through to them, talking about family, what it means, the way how they should be living. We also spoke about what can happen to them if they take the law into their own hands. It ended nicely because the uncle wasn't talking to his niece for quite some time, probably a year and something. And we brought both of them, so we used mediation there and then. We sat on a stone, and at the end of the day, she still wanted to remove the house, but what was good is that the 10 men who came, 8 to 10 men, they assisted her You know, we allowed her to put it on the truck and then left. And we also did some follow-up then to find out the relationship, which is still a good one. But that situation, it could have turned ugly or deadly, if we want to call it that. But I think the initial communication to these angry persons really caused them to rethink their position. Not at all. What I'll do is to make myself marketable, just in case anything can happen in life. But as it stands now, we have an extra policy in the JCF, which gives me some leverage to undertake other jobs once I get the go-ahead from my managers, and so I can still participate as an MC, I can still lecture, you know, so I don't have a need to leave.
Say we're winning right now, me forget a trophy to what me living right now, cause I'm winning right now, yeah. And I'm chilling right now, oh, we're winning right now. At Thanksgiving right now, cause we're winning right now, yeah.